Once, a farmer came to Mahatma Gautam Buddha and said, "O Mahatma, I am a daily wage farmer. I am a very poor person. Poverty never leaves me alone. I cannot even provide food for my wife and children at home with what I earn by working all day on other people's land. My family members keep blaming me for this poverty. I also get angry because of that. I even sometimes beat my wife and children in anger. Later, when the anger calmed down, I regret. When my wife and children insist on buying something, I can't buy it. I feel very pain when I look at their sad faces. I get angry with myself and think, am I in no way fit to keep my little family happy because I have no money? No one in the village gives me importance. I am worthless to my friends and relatives, and no one respects me. O Buddha, I worry about my poverty all day long. I say to my fate and God, why did you make me poor? Why did you make me suffer so much? I see the people around me, how happy they are, how happily they are living. Sometimes I feel very jealous when I see them, how happily the rich money lender of my village spends his days doing nothing. How happy my landowner is. The village merchant is happily increasing his wealth. Even the worshipper in the village temple does not do much heavy work, yet the villagers are making him rich by giving him offerings. O Buddha, tell me some ways so that my life be filled with happiness and joy like theirs, and that no sorrow will ever enter my life." When the man had finished speaking, he bowed to Buddha and sat in front, looking into Buddha's face to hear the answer. Buddha listened to his entire speech and said nothing, closed his eyes and meditated. As Mahatma Buddha closed his eyes for a long time, the man said to Buddha, "O Buddha, I have come to you with great hope. Tell me some way to relieve my poverty and misery." Hearing this, Lord Buddha opened his eyes and said, "Tomorrow morning, you will bring those 4 happy people of your village with you. Tomorrow I will point you such a way out that all your sorrows and sufferings will fade away and your poverty will not remain anymore." Hearing this, the person returned home. After he left, one of Buddha's disciples asked Buddha, "O Gurudev, why did you ask the person to come tomorrow without saying anything now?" Lord Buddha said, "My words will not open that person's eyes. To do so, we need those 4 men of his village, whom he considers eternally happy with no sorrow in their lives." The very next morning, the man appeared before Lord Buddha with the 4 men He bowed down to Buddha and said, "O great Buddha, I have brought these 4 happy people with me. Now, please tell me the way to eternal happiness and blissful life so that all my problems and sufferings come to an end." Lord Buddha smiled gently and said, "But before that, let me ask these 4 people if they are really happy people." Buddha said to the landlord, "I heard you are the happiest person in this village. There is no sorrow or trouble in your life." Hearing this, the owner of the land got a little angry and said, "O Buddha, are you kidding me? I think I am the most miserable person in this village. My problem is the biggest. I can't sleep because of my worries. Due to the lack of rain this year, the crop has been destroyed. I don't know how I will pay money to so many farm laborers in the village. Besides, a large part of the crop has been stolen from the fields. There are many problems at home too. My old parents are very sick. I feel very sad about them. I got over my head in debt. I can't eat and I can't sleep because of sadness." Buddha said, "Then who is the happiest person in the village from your point of view?" The owner of the land replied, "I think the happiest person in this village is the rich money lender. He doesn't worry about the farm like me. He sits and lends money and spends his days happily and peacefully with a large amount of interest." Hearing this, the rich money lender got very angry and said, "Oh Jamindar, are you making fun of me in front of everyone? You don't know what the real situation is. I am very sad and the messiest job is mine. If you lend money to people, they don't pay it back on time. Fights and troubles keep going on. I have to keep hired lathias always for the fear of my life. The whole day is spent only calculating money. I cannot spend a single moment with my wife and son. Apart from that, I am always worried about a lot of diseases that have settled in my body, and any time I may die. Besides, all the thieves and robbers are targeting me. My life is a cursed hell. I think the happiest person in our village is this businessman who buys things from farmers and artisans without any problems or worries, and goes to the market and sells them at a huge profit, increasing his property day by day with the profit." Hearing this, the businessman present there said, "Few people have the misfortune like me. How much I get cheated while buying things from farmers and artisans. My mouth hurts when talking while selling those things. Sometimes there is a big loss in business. In addition, the biggest problem is that my 4 children always quarrel and even fight about the profit sharing of this business. After my death, there will be no existence of my business. My 4 children will destroy it, and I know that they too will spend their days unemployed. And this is not the end of my worries. I am still suffering from the death of my wife a few days ago. O Mahatma, I am the saddest person in this village. Hearing all this, Mahatma Buddha said to the village worshipper, So, O worshipper, are you the happiest person in this village? The worshipper said, Your idea is completely wrong. I have to perform worship twice a day in the temple, no matter what happens, rain or storm, and I am alive depending on the offerings of the villagers. I am afraid that if any new worshipper comes to the village, I lose those offerings. Mahatma, I have to say many lies because of my greed for offerings, which makes me feel guilty. For example, when I am in want of offerings, I say to someone, God told me in a dream that you will have a lot of wealth, grandly perform worship, and I just always think about when I will bring those offerings home. O Buddha, all my money is earned by lies. Tell me how I can be happy. Lord Buddha asked the 4 people, Then who do you think is the happiest person in this village? The 4 said, In our opinion, the truly happy man is one who lives with a healthy body, whose hunger and sleep are on time, who earns money by honesty and hard work, who can eat and drink twice a day with his wife and son and his family, if not in excess, and who has nothing to lose, and who does not have the fear of death, just like this day laborer in our village. The poor day laborer could not believe his ears after hearing this from 4 people. Those whom he had thought of as very happy people for so long were sadder than him. The problem of these 4 people is much bigger than his own problem. In their eyes, he is eternally happy. The eyes and face of the day laborer brightened with happiness. Lord Buddha looked at his face and smiled gently and said, You will not find a person in this world who has no problems, who has no sorrows. As long as there is life, there will be problems and sorrows. It is not the fault of sorrow or problems. The fault is our thinking. We think for sure that our life will be trouble-free and sorrow-free, and that's why we can't accept small problems and sorrows. We feel pain and we worry day and night. Do you think I have no problem? Of course I have, but I have always accepted the fact that there will be problems in this human life. One will go and another problem will arise. Problems and sorrows are part of life, and if you accept that, no sorrows and problems will be worth it to you. Life will go on forever in peace. Dear friends, hopefully today's story will change your thinking and make your life happy forever. May you live in peace forever. Only one request. Please Share this video with your friends and familiars who think they are in trouble. Maybe they will never forget this favor of yours. They will also change their thinking and become happy forever. Good luck to all. Thank you.